What's good? It's Rockie Fresh checking in with DJ Hotshot and Add a O. Make sure you tune in to On The Rise Radio. MMG rocking with them, and you should do the same.
Yeah, so many say I'm living life wrong. Yeah, I work hard and I fight strong. Young nigga, I'm just trying to live my life long. A young nigga, I'm just trying to live my life long. Work all night, party all night, count money all night, then I smoke all night. A young nigga, I'm just trying to live my life long. A young nigga, I'm just trying to live my life long.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy DJ Hotshot on behalf of On The Rise, and right now I'm checking in with MMG's own Rockie Fresh. What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. How are you?
I'm good. Now, I heard they gave you trouble at the border, man. What's up with all that?
Oh, man, you know, can't hold a good man down. We here, so it's all good. Chilling.
All right, so you're up here in support of G-Eazy's tour, These Things Happen. How's the tour been so far?
Tour's been awesome, man. It's been a great experience. We've been able to bring out some real solid crowds. We've been able to try a lot of new stuff, you know what I'm saying? Me and G are both. We've been around for a minute, but we still new artists. We still trying to reach new levels, and this tour has been like a great launching pad for us to go to where we want to go, so I've been enjoying it a lot.
Okay, and you hail from the windy city of Chicago, and right now you're here in Toronto. It's still kind of cold out here, but a little known fact is that actually Toronto and Chicago are sister cities. Right. So, you know, we kind of have that little connection. Chicago's been buzzing lately with the rise of a lot of artists such as Chief Keef, Lil Durk, Chance, yourself as well. It's been more buzzing for the drill music, but you represent another side. Yeah. Can you let the listeners know a little bit about your music?
I mean, I just do a little bit of everything. I feel like I'm a little bit older than a lot of the artists that's coming out right now. And with that, I've been doing music just for a tad bit longer. And so my inspirations was kind of different. My inspirations was Wayne and Kanye and people like that who never put limitations on music. Like, this was kind of before trap really had a label. You know what I'm saying? Wayne was singing on records, then rapping on trap beats, then doing songs with Q-Tip, then doing songs with Jay. So it's like, that's really what my music is about, is not putting no limitation on the message. I feel like whatever type of beat I choose to rap on, you know what I'm saying, there should be something in it that motivates the people. And whether I'm doing a song with, you know what I'm saying, Common or somebody like Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be the point of the message is like, no matter what beat it is, the content got to be motivational. So I don't really put a limit on it. And I think all of the artists that are coming out of the city are super dope right now, too. Everybody got their own sound, and they're all making their own contributions to the game. And so it's a dope situation.
Okay. And you mentioned not putting a limit on your music in general, and that's something that I've noticed watching you as you release projects. You pay a lot of attention to the visuals as well. It's very creative in general. Why is it that, I guess, you pay attention to the whole package?
It's just how I grew up, man. Like, when I saw Michael Jackson videos, when I saw Jay-Z videos and Jermaine Dupri and Diddy doing certain stuff, it was just a thing where they really painted the whole picture to let you know that they were really living the way that they were talking. And even though people second-guessed it in the past, you now see these guys are worth $400, $500 million, and all of that stuff was real life, you know what I'm saying? And so I just kind of want to motivate my fans through all sides, whether they see me in person, whether they see me on TV, whether they hear the music. I want them to get something different that's going to make them think a different way. And I think we moving towards a time now where people are learning more from visuals anyway, so it's just important that, you know, I orchestrate my videos in a way that people really want to watch them. So that's just the mindset behind it.
Okay, and in 2012 you signed with MMG. I watched a couple interviews with you, and you said that you also had an opportunity with Diddy as well on the table. Why is it that you chose to go with Rick Ross?
I just wanted to be a part of a new movement. You know, MMG is a relatively new label. And with that being said, it was just like, you know, Diddy is where he is. Like, he's a huge entity in the game. I even told him, too, like, I definitely would like to work with him, you know what I'm saying, on my album and things like that. But it's just the energy of MMG. It's, like, brand new. And I have more of a way of carving my own lane through that system. And that's really why I went with it. But, you know, love to both of them guys, man. Big homie Rose and Diddy, they definitely held me down and, you know, still do to this day. So appreciate them both.
Okay, and what are some lessons that you learned since signing with MMG?
It's just been a lot of learning from experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a person like that really wasn't into social media like that prior to me getting signed. And with me having to focus on it more now, just being a signed artist. It was a thing where I had to learn how to navigate through, you know what I'm saying, the negativity and things like that for the first time in my life. Like I was real good at tuning people out, you know what I'm saying? So it was the first time people could actually get to me, you know what I'm saying, without actually having to see me in person or things like that. And with that, it was an adjustment from that. But then too, just the work ethic, like being around Ross, you know what I'm saying, spending days at his crib and like seeing him wake up at 6 in the morning, going to sleep at 3 in the morning, and, you know, just being in the studio, knocking out 10, 15 songs a day. It just motivated me as a person that's younger than him and has less money than him to, you know, push my grind to a whole nother level. And now I'm just sitting on records, you know what I'm saying, that I'm really proud of. And at first it was like an issue of me like getting the songs done. Now it's just figuring out how I'm gonna package, you know what I'm saying, what I got. So I just been learning from experience and the work ethic of the team. It's just been making me go harder.
Okay, and you mentioned that you're sitting on songs right now. Any speculation of when we can expect your first album on MMG?
You could definitely expect my first album this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely drop it this year. But you know, coming from Chicago, it's just been so many classic first albums that people had. Like Lupe, he had Food and Liquor. Kanye had College Dropout. You know what I'm saying? Twisted's first album was a classic. Same thing with Common. And so with that, I really want to make sure that when I drop, you know what I'm saying, it's something that the world can respect as a huge moment in hip hop. And right now with this tour, you know, we building that kind of energy. I'm gaining more inspiration, so I'm gonna do a lot more new records when this is finished. But we definitely gonna have something ready for people by the end of this year.
Okay. And you recently signed, or not signed, but partnered up with Puma. Tell me, how did that come about, that collaboration, as far as them? Is it a sponsorship with Puma?
Yeah, it's a sponsorship, but we collaborating on a lot of things too, you know what I'm saying? We got some big things coming this year, and I'm really excited about the relationship that we've got going. And two, that was also, it was kind of like the same thing with the labels. Like we were in talks with Supra and Reebok, and it was just like Puma like really fit where I was trying to go a lot more. And I also been a huge fan of their shoes for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I was a shorty, like I was rocking their stuff. So it was just a real golden situation for me. And then two of my homies, I signed them as well, Casey Veggies and Meek Mill. So it was like the more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? It was a dope thing. And just be expecting some cool collabs this year. Like.
Okay, and when you say collabs, are you like designing, or is it you have creative direction with some of the clothing coming out?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's gonna be a full blown, you know what I'm saying, push this year. Like it's gonna be dope.
Okay, just don't let them marginalize you. We learn from Yeezy. Don't let them.
We'll do that.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming through, kicking it with us. Any last words before we send you off?
Nah, man, I'm just happy to be here, man. Shout out to Toronto. It's my second time being here, so I appreciate y'all bringing me back. And, yeah, hope to be here again soon.